I always believed my life was simple and strong. I'm doing good, Emily, I said one evening. Everything is finally in place. She smiled. You earned it, she said. Not everyone gets this. I nodded. I had a steady job, a growing savings account, and a fiancé I trusted with my future. Sometimes I feel too lucky, I admitted. You worry too much, she replied. Enjoy it. Daniel walked in without knocking. Still pretending you're humble? He joked. I laughed. This is my cousin, I told Emily. More like my brother. Daniel grinned. I taught him everything. That's not true, I said. I taught myself by watching you fail. Emily laughed louder than I expected. You two are funny together. We always were, Daniel said. Since kids. I trusted Daniel with my life. When my father died, he told me, I won't let you fall apart. I never forgot that. So when he came over often, I never questioned it. Dinner's almost ready, Emily said. Daniel, stay. I don't want to intrude, he replied. Your family, I said. Stay. We sat together at the table. Daniel looked at Emily and said, You're glowing. She smiled. Wedding stress. You'll be worth it, he said. I raised my glass. To us. To you, they said together. Later, Emily spread papers across the couch. Guest list or venue first? She asked. Whatever you want, I said. She sighed. You always say that. I trust you, I replied. Daniel leaned back. Man, you really let go. That's love, I said. Emily avoided my eyes. I'm just tired. Then rest, I said gently. She checked her phone. I will. Daniel stayed late. Too late. You're here a lot, I joked. Problem? He asked. No, I said. I like it. Emily brought him coffee. Same as always. He smiled. You remember? Of course, she said. I noticed, but I ignored it. I always ignored things that didn't fit my happiness. You two get along great, I said. We do, Emily replied quickly. One night I told her, You've been distant. She crossed her arms. I'm overwhelmed. We can slow down, I offered. No, she said fast. I don't want to. That confused me. Daniel texted me later. Everything good? Yeah, I replied. Why? Just checking. I felt proud. Good job, loyal cousin, loving fiancé. I've got it all, I told myself. My mother once warned me, you trust too easily. I trust the right people, I said. Emily stood by the window one evening. Daniel says hi. Tell him I'll call, I replied. She didn't turn around. Okay. I hugged her from behind. She didn't relax. I love you, I whispered. I love you too, she said after a pause. Something felt wrong, but I pushed it away. Love meant trust. Trust meant silence. The next morning, Daniel arrived early. Coffee run, he said. That's thoughtful, I replied. Emily smiled. You didn't have to. I wanted to, he said. They stood close. Too close. I laughed nervously. Am I interrupting? Emily frowned. Don't be weird. I'm not, I said, though my chest tightened. Daniel said, life changes fast. Emily nodded. Too fast sometimes. I asked, what does that mean? Nothing, she said. I smiled. We're good. That night, I lay awake beside her, staring at the ceiling. I thought about the ring, the vows, the future. I told myself nothing was wrong. I didn't know that this was the last night my life made sense. I woke up smiling, already reaching for Emily's side of the bed. My hand hit cold sheets. Emily? I called. No answer. I sat up. Emily? Silence answered me back. I walked to the bathroom. Empty. I checked the kitchen. No coffee smell, no noise. That's weird, I muttered. I grabbed my phone and dialed her number. Straight to voicemail. Okay, I said out loud. Don't panic. I tried again. Same result. I opened the closet. Half of her clothes were gone. Shoes missing. Jewelry box empty. My chest tightened. No, I whispered. No, no, no. I saw a folded paper on the dresser. My hands shook as I opened it. I'm sorry. I couldn't stay. Please don't look for me. That was it. No signature. No explanation. My heart started pounding. This isn't funny, I said to the empty room. I called Daniel. Ringing. No answer. I called again. Nothing. Pick up, I said through clenched teeth. Pick up. I tried Emily one more time. Phone off. My head spun. Think, I told myself. Just think. I grabbed my keys then dropped them. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. I sat on the bed and stared at the wall. I called my mother. Mom, I said the moment she answered. Emily's gone. What do you mean gone? Linda asked, panic rising. She's not here. Her stuff is missing. She left a note. Oh my God, she said. Did you fight? No, I said. Everything was fine. I think. My voice cracked. Did you call Daniel? She asked. Yes, I said. He's not answering. There was a pause. That's strange, she said slowly. My stomach dropped. Why would that be strange? I don't know, she said. I just stay calm. I'm coming over. I can't breathe, I said. You can, she replied firmly. Sit down. Don't do anything stupid. After hanging up, I called Mark. She's gone, I said. Gone where? He asked. I don't know, I said. Daniel's not answering either. What? Mark snapped. That doesn't sound right. I'm scared, I admitted. Stay there, he said. I'm on my way. I walked through the apartment like a stranger. Her pillow was gone. Her perfume missing. Every step felt unreal. This can't be happening, I kept saying. A message popped up on my phone. Unknown number. My heart nearly stopped when I read it. I didn't plan to hurt you. I just followed my heart. Daniel and I are together. Please don't contact us. I screamed. I threw the phone across the room. You followed your heart? I shouted. You destroyed mine. My knees gave out. I sat on the floor, laughing and crying at the same time. My cousin, I whispered. My own blood. Mark burst in minutes later. What happened? I showed him the message. He read it twice. I swear, he said, shaking with anger, I will kill him. Don't, I said weakly. It won't fix this. Linda arrived soon after. She held my face. Look at me, she said. We'll get through this. I trusted them, I said. Both of them. She hugged me tightly. They don't deserve you. I pulled away and looked around the empty room. My life was here, I said. And now it's gone. Mark clenched his fists. They'll regret this. I didn't answer. I just sat there, staring at the wall, realizing the future I planned was dead. My love was gone. My family was broken. And I was completely alone. I learned humiliation has a sound. It's not loud. It's whispers. It's pauses when I enter a room. It's people saying my name like it might break me. Are you okay? They asked. Have you heard from her? I nodded every time. I'm fine, I lied. At work, Mark pulled me aside. Everyone knows, he said quietly. I didn't tell anyone, I replied. They didn't hear it from you, he said. They saw the pictures. I opened my phone in the bathroom. Emily smiling on a beach. Daniel beside her. Her hand on his chest. I dropped the phone. My hands shook so badly I had to sit on the floor. That night, my mother said, You don't have to go to the family dinner. I do, I replied. If I don't, it looks worse. Mark frowned. You don't owe them anything. I owe myself dignity, I said, though I didn't feel any. Daniel's parents smiled too much when they saw me. We had no idea, his mother said. I nodded. Of course. His father said, Kids make mistakes. They're adults, I replied. An awkward silence followed. Sarah stood nearby, staring at her plate. I'm sorry, she whispered to me. It's not your fault, I said. She looked uncomfortable. I didn't know at first. At first? I asked. Her eyes widened. I didn't know how serious it was. I wanted to ask more, but I didn't. My chest felt tight. Every breath hurt. I heard someone say my name again. I heard laughter from the other room. I felt small. An uncle leaned in. You'll find someone better. Was I that easy to replace? I asked. He looked away. I didn't mean. I know, I said. I left early. Outside, I leaned against my car and breathed like I was drowning. My phone buzzed again. Another picture. Emily wrote, Sometimes love surprises you. I laughed, loud and broken. Surprises, I repeated. That's what we're calling betrayal now? I didn't sleep that night. Or the next. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw them together. My hands shook when I poured water. My chest felt crushed, like something heavy sat on it and refused to move. I almost drove to them. I even typed a message. How long? I stared at the screen. Then I deleted it. You don't get answers, I told myself. You get pain. Days later, Sarah texted me. Can we talk? Why? I replied. I think you deserve the truth, she wrote. We met at a cafe. She wouldn't meet my eyes. They were talking before you found out, she said. How long? I asked. Months, she whispered. I nodded slowly. Something inside me cracked clean in half. So I wasn't crazy. No, she said. You were kind. That hurt more than anything. Did they laugh about me? I asked. She hesitated. That was enough. I stood up. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry, she said again. I walked away shaking. I sat in my car and stared ahead. I wasn't weak, I said out loud. I was trusting. The silence answered me. I realized then that love hadn't made me less of a man. Betrayal had just shown me who never deserved my strength in the first place. I stared at the ceiling all night, replaying every moment with Emily and Daniel. My hands shook. My chest hurt. I wanted to scream. I wanted to crash through their lives the way they had crashed mine. But I didn't. I couldn't. Why aren't you doing anything? Mark asked the next morning. He leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed. You sit here and they get to laugh. I can't, I said. I don't even know where to start. Then start here, he snapped. Don't sit crying. Don't let them win. I rubbed my eyes. Winning? I don't even know what that is anymore. Not letting them control your life is winning, he said. Everything else is pointless. Later that day, I ran into Mr. Howard at the coffee shop. James, is that you? He said. His voice was calm, steady. You look troubled. I am, I admitted. Everything's falling apart. He nodded, studying me. You know, I've seen people destroy themselves over betrayal. Don't do that. I feel like I've lost everything, I said. Emily, Daniel, family, dignity. Revenge doesn't have to be loud, he said. Patience, self-improvement. That's the most satisfying kind. I frowned. Patience? How can I wait while they live happily? They're not happy, he said. You don't see it yet. Focus on your life. Strengthen yourself. The rest comes naturally. I sat there, letting his words sink in. I don't know if I can, I admitted quietly. You can, he said. You're stronger than you realize. You always have been. Back at my apartment, I paced. I imagined showing up at their door, yelling, shattering their smiles. But then I imagined myself calmer, stronger, living a life they could never touch. Which one felt better? Which one would last? Mark called. You doing anything or just thinking? I'm thinking, I said. Thinking about not giving them the satisfaction. Good, he said. Use that fire for yourself, not them. I nodded to the empty room. I'll do it. I'll rebuild. I won't beg. I won't chase. I'll become better. But the pain? Mark asked. It's there, I said. It always will be. But it won't destroy me anymore. I started small, morning runs, early work hours, clearing my apartment. Each step reminded me I had control again. No one could steal that from me. Not Emily, not Daniel, not anyone. I called Mr. Howard later. I think I understand now. Revenge isn't destruction. It's improvement. He chuckled softly. Exactly. Make yourself untouchable. I hung up and sat quietly, feeling something I hadn't felt in weeks. Clarity. The rage was still simmering, but it no longer burned out of control. Instead, it sharpened me. I could use it to rebuild. Mark texted, proud of you. I smiled at the screen. Small but enough. For the first time since everything fell apart, I felt like I might survive. Not just survive. Maybe even thrive. And I knew one thing for sure. My life wouldn't end because of them. It would start again because of me. Weeks passed, then months. I woke up earlier, ran longer, and worked harder. My phone buzzed less, but my focus grew. One step at a time, I muttered while jogging. Focus on me. Mark called. You sound different, he said. I feel different, I replied. Less angry. More alert. Don't lose it, he warned. I won't, I said, smiling even at the memory of Emily and Daniel. That smile felt strange but freeing. Work became my refuge. James, you've improved, my manager said. Impressive. Thanks, I said. I meant it. Each compliment reminded me I was rebuilding. My apartment stayed clean. Early mornings, disciplined meals, running routes memorized. I even started lifting weights. Strength isn't just muscle, I told myself. It's control. One evening, Jessica texted me, Hey, coffee? I hesitated. What? I typed. I know things you might want to hear. I agreed. At the cafe, she avoided my eyes. You've been handling it well, she said. I have to, I replied. It's the only way. Jessica sighed. Emily and Daniel, it's not what they show online. What do you mean? I asked, trying to stay calm. They fight. Constantly. Money's tight. Emily regrets leaving. Daniel, he's not proud of it anymore. I nodded slowly. I didn't ask. I know, she said softly. I just thought you should know. Thanks, I said. That was enough. No confrontation, no revenge, just truth. I went home, scrolling social media carefully. Pictures of Emily smiling forced, Daniel grinning nervously. Comments full of jealousy and gossip. I clenched my jaw but let it slide. Not my problem, I thought. Mark visited that weekend. Looks like karma's working, he said. Quietly, I agreed. I'm not celebrating. I'm observing. He nodded. Good. You're stronger. Evenings became my own. I cooked meals, ran at sunset. Every action reminded me I was in control. Not them, not their lies, not the pain. I felt calm in ways I hadn't before. One afternoon, Jessica called again. They're moving out of their apartment, she said. Really? I asked, voice steady. Yeah. Daniel lost his job. Emily's stressed. They argue constantly, she explained. I didn't smile. I didn't gloat. I simply absorbed it. Their world was cracking naturally. I didn't need to touch it. At work, I stayed late one night. I watched the city lights, feeling grounded. Mark asked, thinking about them? No, I said. Thinking about me. That night, I journaled. I am not defined by betrayal. I am defined by what I build from it. Jessica texted again, they asked about you. I laughed softly. Let them wonder, I typed back. Mark teased, you've become untouchable. I'm becoming, I corrected him. Not untouchable in arrogance, untouchable in focus. In life. Weeks later, I got a notification. Emily posted a picture holding a new apartment key. Comments flooded in, envy, jealousy, subtle mockery. I didn't react. I didn't need to. I realized then, power wasn't loud. It was silent, steady. I had it. They didn't. I called Mark. I feel free, I said. Finally, he said. Yes, I whispered, looking at the sunset. Finally. I had nothing but myself, and for the first time since everything fell apart, that was enough. I smiled. I rose while they slipped. And I knew I'd never fall back into their chaos again. The phone buzzed while I was cooking dinner. Unknown number. I hesitated. Why now? I swiped. James, it's me. Emily. I froze. Emily? I asked, voice tight. I need to talk, she said, voice shaking. Please. I turned off the stove. Months, I said slowly. You disappear for months and now you call? I'm sorry, she whispered. I didn't mean. You didn't mean what? I asked, calm. Running away with my cousin? Destroying everything? I was confused, she said, tears audible. I didn't know what I wanted. You didn't know? I repeated. You chose him. You chose betrayal. I know, she cried. I know I hurt you. I'm so sorry. Please, can we talk in person? I stayed silent. I let the words sink. Why now? I asked finally. I couldn't stop thinking, she admitted. I've regretted it every day. I leaned against the counter. Regret doesn't undo months of lies. I know, she said, voice breaking. I miss what we had. I miss you. I laughed softly, bitter. You miss the past, Emily. Not me. Her breathing hitched. James, please? I shook my head. No. I don't need to hear your excuses. There was a pause. Then my phone vibrated. Daniel. A text. Emily told you. Don't bother me. I don't owe you anything. I stared at it. Cold. Defensive. Proud just like always. I typed. I don't need anything from you. Emily sobbed softly on the line. James, I never wanted to hurt you. Stop, I said gently. Stop explaining. I'm listening, but I'm not reacting the way you expect. Please, You don't get to demand anything, I interrupted. I won't beg. I won't fight. I won't save you. She gasped. But Silence is enough, I said calmly. Your apologies don't matter. Your regrets don't matter. I matter. Me, not your lies. I never imagined you'd be like this, she whispered. I imagined better, I said. I imagined someone loyal. Not two people who treated me like a fool. I'm sorry, she said again, weaker this time. Enough, I said. It's done. I don't need to hear it anymore. Daniel's text came again. You're overreacting. I didn't reply. I didn't need to. My calm was louder than any anger. My silence sharper than any words. Emily sniffled. James, please just let me explain. No, I said firmly. There's nothing left to explain. Your time is over. My life is beginning. Don't contact me again. I didn't know. I hung up. The room was quiet. My chest still hurt, but it was different now. It wasn't rage. It was clarity. Pain, yes, but shaped. Controlled. I poured water into a glass, hands steady. I breathed. The anger that once consumed me was now a tool. Not for destruction. For growth. I thought of Mark. He was right. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need confrontation. I didn't need answers. I had myself. The evening grew darker outside. I looked at my reflection in the window. Strong. Calm. Present. Emily and Daniel had knocked on the door of my past. I didn't answer. Because I didn't need to. Silence was my power. And for the first time since everything collapsed, I felt free. I saw them from a distance first. Emily and Daniel arguing loudly outside the cafe, faces red, voices sharp. I didn't move closer. I didn't need to. The world was watching them crumble. Mark nudged me. Looks like karma's on overtime, he muttered. I'm not here for pleasure, I said. I'm here to see truth. Daniel slammed his hand on the table. I can't believe you spent all our money on that. Emily shouted back. I didn't. You gambled it away. I felt a strange calm. My chest still tightened, but not from anger. From distance. From realization that life had a way of balancing itself. Do you see this? Mark whispered. I do, I said. They built their own cage. Later I found Daniel alone in the park. He didn't recognize me at first. James, he said, voice low. What are you doing here? Watching, I replied. Watching you realize what you lost. He laughed bitterly. You think I'm regretting it? I don't care what you think, I said. I care what happens. He looked down at his hands. I was jealous. Always been jealous. You had Emily, the job, the life. I wanted it, all of it. Envy doesn't excuse betrayal, I said calmly. He sighed. I know. I didn't think she'd leave me. I thought I'd be enough. You weren't, I said simply. I know, he said. And now, look at me. I studied him. Defeated, proud, ashamed all at once. I didn't feel satisfaction. I felt closure. The anger that once burned in me had cooled. You deserved better than her, he said quietly, almost a confession. No, I replied. I deserved better than this whole situation. I didn't need to be saved by anyone, not her, not you. I built myself back. He flinched. You're calm. I expected fury. Fury wouldn't have helped me, I said. Silence does more than anger ever could. He looked away. I don't know how to fix it now. You can't, I said. You can only live with it. We stood in silence. He seemed smaller than I remembered. We were the same age, but everything inside him had changed. I felt nothing but clarity. I'm sorry, he said finally. I ruined everything. You did, I said. And you'll have to live with that. Don't ask me for forgiveness. Don't expect it. It won't come. He nodded. I understand. I turned to leave. Remember this feeling, I said. It's yours to carry. Emily came running, apologizing, crying, asking him to forgive her. He pushed her away. She stumbled back. I smiled faintly. Not because of pleasure, but because I saw justice in its simplest form. Mark joined me quietly. Closure? He asked. Yes, I said. Not revenge. Not joy. Just truth. I walked away, chest lighter, shoulders straight. Their collapse had nothing to do with me. It was theirs to live, theirs to regret. And for the first time in months I felt free. I didn't look back. Silence was enough. Theirs, not mine. I sat on the balcony, the city lights flickering below, and thought about everything. All the pain, all the nights I cried, all the mornings I woke alone. And yet, I wasn't broken. Not really. I had rebuilt myself brick by brick, thought by thought. Mark's voice echoed in my head. Focus on yourself. Don't let them touch you. He was right. I had learned that anger fades, but control lasts. I looked at my hands. Empty. No ring, no chains, no reminders of betrayal. I held the engagement ring once more, turning it slowly. I could feel the weight of months of hope, trust, and love that ended in lies. I whispered to myself, I'm not that man anymore. The phone buzzed. Emily. Daniel. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. Every time I pictured them, I saw weakness, not power. I had grown while they stumbled. That was enough. I ran my fingers over the ring one last time. You can't define me, I said softly. You never could. I slipped it off and dropped it into a small box. I didn't throw it. I didn't shatter it. I kept it. Memory, not control. I called Mark later. I feel whole, I said. You've earned it, he replied. You fought the right battles. I laughed lightly. I didn't fight them at all. I fought myself. I had to learn patience. I had to learn calm. I had to learn that silence can hurt more than rage. He chuckled. You've become untouchable. I've become me, I said. Finally. Weeks passed. I set boundaries with family and friends, rebuilding relationships with honesty. I invested in work, health, and routines. Each day reminded me that my value didn't come from anyone's love, approval, or lies. It came from my own strength. I thought of Daniel once, briefly. That image of him admitting envy and weakness. I didn't feel satisfaction. Only clarity. They had made their choices. I had made mine. Emily? The memory stung, but it no longer controlled me. I remembered her apology, her tears, her excuses. They had no power here. I refused it. I walked along the balcony, hands in pockets, chest light. The wind reminded me of freedom. I had carried rage, humiliation, and despair, but now I carried control, calm, and self-respect. I looked down at the ring box again. A symbol of what I had lost, yes, but also a symbol of what I had gained: boundaries, strength, and peace. I thought about the reader, whoever you are listening to this story. Betrayal can break you. It can shatter your nights, drown your mornings, twist your thoughts. Or it can teach you. It can force you to rise stronger, sharper, wiser. It can make you a man of patience, of calm, of resilience. I smiled at the lesson I never wanted but needed. I had been hurt, humiliated, and abandoned. And yet, I had survived. I had grown. I slipped the ring into my pocket one final time, not to hold on, but to remember. Then I stepped forward, out into the night. My steps were steady. My heart was lighter. My mind was clear. Justice hadn't come from shouting or confrontation. It had come quietly, permanently. From their choices, from my silence, from my rebuilding. I whispered to the empty balcony, to the city, to whoever might hear. You will survive. You will rise. You will become stronger than the ones who tried to break you. And I walked forward. Free. Oh, me. The past no longer owned me. It had made me into the man I was meant to be.